Creating and using categories. In addition to the master mailing list, the A-Label program allows you to create your own database tables that are special purpose tables related to the master mailing list. Such a special purpose table is called a category. To create a new category, we generally recommend you first do some editing with the master mailing list. We generally recommend you first tag all the entries in the master mailing list that you intend to include in your new category. You will also need to make up a name for your new category. Category names must not contain spaces nor punctuation characters. Category names must begin with a letter A to Z. We recommend short names that are written using camel case. To create a category, select the database menu item that says Categories Mailing Sublists. You will see a preliminary dialog in which you need to click the button with the caption Create a New Category. Then you will see another dialog in which you need to type the category name. As an example, My First Category could be a category name written in camel case. Then you will want to select one of the 3 radio buttons that makes a first cut using the master mailing list. Your choices are to include only the tagged entries in the master mailing list, to include the entire mailing list, or to begin with an empty category. Whatever you choose, when you click the button to create the category, the program will create an initial list and then put you in a position to use that list. Now, the most important point to learn about using a category is that you never edit the actual data while using a category list. This seems unusual because a category table appears identical to the master mailing list table itself. In fact, all of the sorting and tagging menus and operations that you could perform with a master mailing list can also be performed and work the same way with a category. However, the one big difference is that you never edit or change any information in any row of any category. If you want to edit the information, you must first close the category and select the person you want to edit in the master mailing list. You might notice that the navigator tool with a category is missing the plus and minus buttons that were available in the master mailing list. You cannot add entries to a category using this tool. Under the Edit menu, you can add to a category by using all the tagged entries in the master mailing list. When you do this, you should know that the program will not add entries to the category that are already in the category. So only those master mailing list entries that are tagged and not already in your category will be added to your category. Categories, like the master mailing list, never contain duplicate rows. The things you can do with a category are similar to what you can do with the master mailing list. You can automatically print either mailing labels or envelopes. You will usually tag those rows in the category that you intend to print before you select a print operation under the File menu. Besides printing, you can save the tagged category entries in a CSV file. Sometimes this is a useful backup strategy for a category. A technical note is that categories never contain all the data that they show. In fact, behind the scenes, an entry in a category only consists of a reference number and the tag information. The reference number refers to an entry in the master mailing list. This may also explain why you can't edit the data you see in a category. It is because the data you see really isn't in the category, it is in the master mailing list. After you have created a new category and closed down the database, you will need to learn how to reselect that category. You can always begin by selecting the database menu and then select the Categories submenu. The next time you open the Categories menu, you will see your new category name in the list that is presented. Just click on the row with the category name that you want to use, and then click the button with the caption, Use the selected category. A new window will open that contains your category list. If you ever need to delete an existing category, the easiest way to do that is to select the Categories submenu under the Database menu. Click on the row with the category name you want to delete, and then click the minus button in the Navigator tool. You will be asked to confirm that you want to delete the selected record, and if you do, then your entire category will be deleted.